From CBS News, it's The Early Show. With Harry Smith, Julie Chen, and Maggie Rodriquez. Live from Fifth Avenue in New York City.
Nicholas Boothman is an expert at getting people to say yes. He says that everyone should know how to do it. And the title of his latest book says it all. Convince them in 90 seconds or less. Make instant connections that pay off in business and in life. And Nicholas is here to share his secrets with us. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good to be back.
So this book says you can convince people to do anything in 90 seconds or less. Do you literally mean 90 seconds, or are you just trying to say you can convince them quickly?
No, you can do it in less than 90 seconds. TV commercials do it in 30 seconds. Your spots here sometimes don't even go to 90 seconds. Magazine ads take 3 or 4 seconds. Sure. You know something? If convincing takes you, if you get to 5 minutes or so, you've lost them.
If you get to how long?
5 minutes or more to convince somebody. Because we make decisions very quickly, especially emotional decisions.
I've heard that you can make a first impression as quickly as 3 seconds.
Actually, it's 2. Harvard School of Health Sciences. Yeah, we decide how we feel about someone. It's unconscious. It's the fight or flight response. We just pick up on signals that someone gives. Basically, we're saying, are we safe or not with somebody? And if we feel safe and we like them, we look for opportunities to say yes to them, and we tend to see the best in them. And if we don't, we see the other way around.
All right, well, we have about 90 seconds, so let's teach people how to do this.
Sure, absolutely.
Nicholas's 3 golden rules to convince them in 90 seconds. Trust, clarity, and emotional impact. Could you explain?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. But those 3 things have to happen at the same time. People have to unconsciously say, I trust you, you make sense, and you move me. When you can do all those 3 things, you can convince somebody. So trust obviously comes from the first impression and comes from lots of body language, which obviously I explain in the book and in all my books. Clarity, your message has to make sense, and usually it has to be in the positive. It's no good saying, well, it's no good saying to my daughter, you know, don't mess up your room, and when I mean tidy your room. If you say to a customer, don't hesitate to contact me, they don't really know what you mean.
People say that all the time.
They say it all the time. Absolutely.
What's wrong with that?
Well, what you really mean is phone me Friday, or call me if you need some help. People for who communication is easy put their stuff in the positive, and people who it's a struggle, they tend to put it in the negative. And so forming your words is important.
I like that.
But the emotional impact is the big one. 80% of the time, people make their decisions based on their emotions, even though they think they're being rational. Stock markets soar and crash on emotions, even though they think they're being rational. You look at magazine ads for cars or for whatever, or when you're convincing someone to do something. If you put it, if you can get it, in fact, if you can get an image into someone's head, it'll stay there. Warren Buffett is a genius at this. Recently, he was asked, "How do you feel about your job?" He said, "I tap dance to work." That's the kind of language which sticks in your mind and says volumes.
Happy and positive.
Exactly, you get it, and it will stay.
Yes, exactly. Okay, the last is the ABCs. You say to work on your attitude, your body language, and your congruence. Your attitude, how do you work on that?
Well, you just adjust your attitude to I call them useful attitudes as opposed to useless attitudes. Useful might be resourceful or welcoming, enthusiastic. Useless might be hostile or appearing that way. Body language, open it. Make some eye contact, etc. Synchronize like we're doing right now. We're sitting the same way.
Okay, and congruence?
Congruence means that your body language, your voice tone, and your words must always be saying the same thing.
No conflicting messages.
No mixed messages. Not like my mother-in-law who used to say, "Nice to see you, dear." And we can pick that up really quickly in other people.
Nicholas Boothman, thank you so much. Good information in the book. We appreciate you being here. You can read an excerpt on our website, which is earlyshow.cbsnews.com. And now here's Julie.
All right, thanks a lot, Maggie. Well.